Hi, everybody. It's Tamara Dervin with this edition of Finance Fridays. I definitely wanted to come on. It's actually the first Friday of the month. I originally scheduled to have a special guest today for Finance Fridays for a different topic. However, they had to reschedule, so I have to let you guys know when we will reschedule that Finance Fridays chat with that special guest. But I still wanted to do Finance Fridays today, and this will be a quick chat. So hopefully some people will come in. If not, you all will catch it on the replay. One thing I'm asking you guys to do is share this chat, repost it. This is great information that I'm going to be giving out today. As you saw from the title, I'm telling you, don't waste your time and money. Ditch the brick and mortar savings account. Okay, we need to make our money work for us in a safe way. So I really wanted to come on because some things have been happening lately. I don't know if you noticed, especially Memorial Day weekend, that gas prices have started to creep back up. I now hear people, how we were saying a few years ago about driving different places because gas costs too much. Now I'm hearing that type of conversation again, people posting how much they're actually having to spend at the pump to fill up their cars. So gas prices are going up. But another thing that's going up that you may not have paid attention to is savings rates. So savings rates have started to go up. So since gas prices have gone up, we need to up our savings game. So I'm going to help you up your savings game today and how much you're earning on your savings. That money that you just have sitting in an account, I want you to make money on that. Okay, in a safe way. So today on this quick chat, I wanted to give you a couple recommendations and also tell you what the savings rates are. I think one of the things I am going to start doing is as rates continue to climb, I will come on every so often and let you know what the savings rates are and where they are so that you can take advantage of the good rates that are happening right now. But like I said in the title, you need to ditch your brick and mortar savings. I'm not saying you're checking, because I know a lot of you, and myself included, operate your households, your budgets off of your checking accounts, and you need to have accessibility to branches, locations, ATMs, and a lot of the bigger banks like Citibank and Chase and Bank of America, they offer the flexibility for you to conduct your monthly business. But what I am saying is that for your savings account, which we know some of the savings buckets are like your emergency savings, just savings for opportunities, vacations, Christmas, if you're looking to purchase a new home and you're saving for the down payment, you have money that is sitting in an account for whatever reason it's allocated. You have money that is sitting to the side, and we want that money to be working for us. And the brick and mortar banks are not cutting it. Okay, I checked today, so these are rates as of today. Some of the brick and mortars, I'll just give you two examples. Citibank and Chase. First red flag is it's actually kind of hard to find their savings rates on their websites. They don't even want you to know it's so bad. Chase and Citibank are giving you 0.01%. That's what Chase and Citibank are giving you, 0.01%. That's what they're giving you on your savings account. Okay, now let's do the flip side. So these are banks that either I personally bank with and have savings accounts, online savings accounts with, or I have close friends who actually use these banks. Okay, so this is from personal experience. So that's one of the criteria that I had is, have I experienced their customer service, the ease of using these banks, and their rates are great. Now, there may be a couple online savings banks that may give a little bit more, but they're all in the same group. Some of the others I'm just not sure. Some of the others, actually, when I looked at their website, they offer a higher rate initially, but then after they get you within a year, they change the rates. All of these ones that I'm going to give you today, this is the current rate, and it doesn't change once you have the account. They don't lower it back to another rate. These accounts, as rates continue to climb and you hear like the Fed raising rates, these banks have kept pace, and every time they increase the rates that they're giving their customers. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about, I'm going to give you two rates. The two products that I'm talking about today are online savings accounts and then the 12-month CD, which is a certificate of deposit. And with a regular savings account, of course, you can access that account regularly every month. The maximum of withdrawals in an online savings account and any savings account is 6 withdrawals a month. So keep that in mind. So the goal of a savings account is really not to touch it, but of course, if you need it, you can withdraw up to 6 times. Of course, you can put in money as frequently as you like. But with an online savings account and even a money market account, because one bank, they have a good rate on their money market, the maximum withdrawals is 6 withdrawals per month, and all of these accounts are FDIC insured up to $250,000. So they're backed by the federal government up to $250K. Okay, so we're going to talk about the savings account, money market account, and then a CD. Now, a CD, of course, a lot of you already know. If you don't know, a CD, based on whatever the term is, and I'm going to talk about the one that's for 12 months, you have to keep your money locked in, no withdrawals during the period. So the one that I'm going to do is the shorter one. Well, not really the shorter one, but I think you can hold off for a year. You can lock your money down for a year, possibly, unless you're planning to do something the next year. So I'm going to give you some great 12-month rates. You can't withdraw that money without a penalty. So that's one of the savings difference with a CD. The other difference I wanted to tell you about between a savings, somebody said, well, what's the difference between a savings and a money market account? They're both savings accounts. However, with a money market, the money market account has the feature of being able to actually write a check on that account. So if you wanted to do a withdrawal, you can actually write a check from that account. Okay, well, let me tell you about some of these rates first. So, Ally Bank. So I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Ally Bank. It's ALLY. Currently, they are offering on their online savings account, and I also looked at banks just so you know that they gave great rates, and for the savings accounts, they didn't have a minimum. That was another criteria that I really wanted to tell you guys about. So whether you have thousands set aside or if you just starting, you say, okay, I'm just starting to get my savings account together, I wanted you to be able to get a great rate. So Ally, their online savings account, their current rate is 1.6%. And that's no minimum. Now remember, I just told you Citibank and Chase are offering 0.01%. Ally is offering 1.6%. You see how what I'm saying? Ditch those brick and mortar and get with an online bank. Okay, so Ally is 1.6%, and they have a 12-month CD. And I will say with Ally, their CD is offering 2.1%. And theirs is tiered based on the amount that you invest. So their 12-month CD is offering 2.1% if you save less than 5K. If you save actually 5,000, you'll get 2.15%. And then if you save over 25K, you'll get 2.25%. Now, I will tell you, Ally is probably not the best. They're not the best as far as the rates that they're offering, but they're in the ballpark. But I will say that I do like their accounts that they offer from a customer service perspective. And they offer a lot of other banking products, and they're very competitive with their rates. Okay. The next bank, and this bank, I'm sharing them with you not because of their savings account per se, because their rate is better than the brick and mortar. However, it's not the best. The product that I want to share with you from Capital One Bank is actually their kids savings account. And I've talked about Capital One with their kids savings account before, and I like Capital One's. And as you guys are coming on, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'm going to be watching the questions too, to take your questions if you guys have any questions while I'm giving this information out. So Capital One, their kids savings account is a very good product. They have a good platform for you to actually show your kids their own savings account. They can have their own login and password, and they can look at their money grow. They can see, okay, hey, I want to deposit money into my savings account, and they have their own names and everything. So they make it very user friendly for kids. So their kids savings account, they're offering 1%. Okay. And actually Cannon has one of these accounts, and he had an account with Citibank, and we ditched Citibank so that Cannon could start earning interest on his money. So now when he looks at his money every month, he sees that it's growing even when he's not adding to it. One thing I will add, I didn't say this in the beginning, with online savings accounts, you might say, well, how do I get money into these accounts if they don't have a branch or an ATM for me to deposit money? The way that you deposit money into online banking accounts is that you have to hook it to another account. So like another checking account that you have with another institution, and that could be your Citibank account or your Chase account. You hook it to that account, put a deposit in that account, and then you just do an online transfer. So that is how you actually add money to an online savings account. You do have to have another outside account in order to transfer money into those accounts. Okay. So back to Capital One. So Capital One, their kids account is great from a learning perspective and a customer service perspective, a product experience perspective, and they offer 1% for kids. And then Capital One has a 12-month CD, and their 12-month CD has no minimum, and they're giving 2.25%. Okay, 2.25%. That's great, and no minimum. Okay. The next bank is Sallie Mae Bank. How many of you knew that Sallie Mae had a bank? A lot of us don't like Sallie Mae, myself included, because of their student loans. We all know Sallie Mae as a student loan servicer. However, Sallie Mae has a bank. So the people that are paying them interest for all those student loans, they're actually giving that interest back out in savings rates. So take advantage of it. Sallie Mae right now for their money market account is offering 1.75%. Hey Arnell, Sallie Mae is offering 1.75% on their money market account with no minimum. You can put in as little as you want, as much as you want, that you will get 1.75%. Contrast Citibank and Chase, remember I said 0.01%. Okay, and Sallie Mae also has a 12-month CD that is doing 2.25%, and their minimum for the CD is $2,500. Okay, Sallie Mae, great institution to get back some of that student loan interest that you already gave them with your savings deposits. Okay. The last institution that I wanted to share with you guys today and their rates is Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs has a branch, an affiliate company called Marcus by Goldman Sachs, and that they offer an online, a high yield savings account, and they are currently offering 1.70%. And you basically have no minimum. They say the minimum is $1, so just $1 is their minimum, to be exact. So you have some great products that I wanted to share with you guys today, some online institutions where you can earn on a savings account a range of 0.0 0.16% all the way up to 0.75% on a savings account. And then you have some 12-month CDs that can give you around 2.25% interest. So I highly encourage you guys to take advantage of this. If you have savings accounts where you have money sitting and you know about on average how much you keep in your savings account, even if you do transactions every month and you kind of use it as an operational kind of holding place, take advantage of these rates. Don't allow the brick and mortars to use your deposits and not give you any benefit of it, okay? So I highly recommend for those buckets that you're saving for, whether I said like it's emergency funds, which need to stay liquid, and these are highly liquid, saving for a new home, purchase, car, put those funds to use to actually earn more, so that your dollars can stretch further. All right. If you guys have questions, if you watch it on the replay, put your questions in the comments and I will answer your questions. Also, if you have topics, financial topics that you would like to be discussed on these Finance Fridays, leave me your questions down below in the comments. Okay. Also, share this information with your friends so everyone can get hip to the savings game, and how to save and earn the most money that you can on your savings. And like I said, this is the one vehicle that's highly liquid, safe in the savings account, but you're trying to earn the most that you can there. Of course, investing is a whole different game. We're not talking about investing right now, which I know that you can earn more. Yeah, I'm not talking about that today, Ardell. I'm talking specifically about just your regular savings account, Maybe the next scope will be, we'll do IRAs. And some of the basics of investing. That's a great idea. So take advantage of these. I know a lot of you guys, like Arnell is on, he is a mortgage banker. A lot of you guys are saving for homes. He's a great guy to connect with. But if you're saving for a home, make your money work for you while you're trying to save for that home. It can grow a little faster for you in a savings account. And you'll still have it available when you're ready to pull the trigger, and you don't have to liquidate it. It's already liquid. So check out these products. I said, to recap, Ally Bank, Sallie Mae Bank, Capital One Bank, and Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Check out those institutions and take advantage of their online money market accounts and also their CDs. If you can you know your amount that you can hold for 12 months, allow your money to grow at a rapid pace. Okay. Thank you guys for jumping on. If you're catching it on the replay, share. And thank you guys for tuning in for Finance Fridays. If you're not currently following me on Facebook, like my Facebook page so you can always know when Finance Fridays is happening. And then if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Money is Basic. On Instagram and also Twitter. I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.